I got several things sitting here on my desk that I need to get caught up on, and this is one of them. One of the things I thought you all might want to see, and I think I know what this one is. Yes, I think I remember ordering this one. It's been a while. Yeah, desk is getting full of stuff like this. I bought another one of these hand crank type emergency generators, and I thought we'd take a look at it, see if it's worthwhile. Let's just do a walk around. We'll start up here on top. It has a USB-C, and that is a charging port. It has a USB-A, and that's an output port. It has two lights on top. One of them, you can see that it says that it's charging, and the other one, we'll go over that in a second. It's got these two lights. Maybe I should turn this on. It'll make it easier to demonstrate. There we go. This light indicates that it's powered up. That thing right there is a cigarette lighter, or I don't remember what they call it, but basically it's a cigarette lighter. It's got two lights on it. Let's see if I can turn those on. Yeah, there we go. Different modes. And I think that's it for the top part. No, it has a lanyard, and they did something really clever with this lanyard. There are 3 connections on this lanyard, and one of them, I take that back. Yeah, 3. One of them is a wire, and that's this one right there. And they have run that wire up through the stitching, and that is the antenna for the radio, which we will see right about now. So as you can see, it has FM, it has shortwave 1, shortwave 2. I can't get anything on the shortwaves. The FM I can, but if I play music on here, then somebody will come and tell me to take down my video. But anyway, so there's the selector, the station selector, and this is the volume on-off. But again, FM software 1, software 2. These are the specifications right there. This is the button for the cigarette lighter. This is the button for the flashlight. This is the power on-off. And these 3 little jumpers down here are kind of interesting. They remove those for shipping, and basically it disconnects the battery. This side, get that out of the way. This side is the speaker, and down here is just a list of things in Chinese, the functions that it does. And back to this side, again, the station selection and the volume control on-off. Bottom side has nothing. And yeah, the instructions pretty much say that the crank is only to be used in a dire emergency, that basically this is a power bank with a emergency crank on it. So what they recommend is keeping it charged, and in case of emergency you pull this out and use it, and in a real dire emergency when the battery dies, then you can crank it, but I'm going with probably doesn't produce a lot of power. Yeah, so I was thinking we open this thing up and take a look and see what's going on inside. Me and my Sears Craftsman Allen wrenches are going to take this apart. I won't make you suffer through it, but I will get the covers off of it, and then we can take a look and see what's going on inside. Back in a moment. I've got the 8 screws off of this cover out, and there's the inside. We can see that this is the battery they're talking about using as like a power bank, and this is the gearbox for the generator. Let me compare that to, this is an actual power bank, and as you can see, I mean, it's mostly battery. So as a power bank, this has a 1200 milliamp hour battery, and this one is 10,000. So right there, I'm kind of like not sold on this as a power bank. Also, they in their instructions said that the generator was only for emergency use. Okay, the covers are going to try to fall off of this on me. So let's flip it over on the back side. We have speaker, which is there, and not much else. let's see. Yeah, okay, covers are going to just fall off on me. So this is the generator, and it's kind of in line with a lot of these other little generators, not much to it. Yeah, so this is why they said it's emergency generator only, and don't count on using it in case of emergency. And here are the pots for changing the channel and what have you. Yeah, otherwise it's just kind of a circuit. Can't really do much. Mod this. This is one of the USB plugs, and there's, you know, the FM radio chip. There's a crystal there, capacitor, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, as a generator, even they say there's not much to it. As a power bank, well, you saw the battery, it's very small. As a radio, it's only FM and then shortwave, and some people argue that shortwave is dying out. So, yeah, it's beautifully done, but I'm just going to say I can't recommend this for much of anything. You're better off with like a power bank like this, and, you know, another way to charge it, solar through your car, something like that. So this was expensive. It looks nice, but, you know, like a lot of beautiful things, it's not very functional. Okay, well, that was this quick review for the little power bank / generator. Hope you found that useful and interesting in whatever you may be doing with prepping and preparing.